Johnson. I'm Emily Cho, and this First Things First period on Wednesday, March 9th.
That means it's time for First Things First on TJTV. I'm Tyler Dunning.
Tomorrow and Friday are minimum days, so the student store will not be open during the break.
Finals are tomorrow, so remember to study for your classes.
The finals tomorrow are third and fourth period. You will have your third period final first, and then your fourth period final.
Recycling is important if we want to save our planet. Over 95% of our school's waste is recyclable. But until we have garbage cans that recycle automatically, we'll have to do it ourselves. Take charge, recycle.
Attention to all students wishing to join the Toby Johnson Middle School track and field team.
All required forms will need to be turned in next week. This includes the sports physical form that must be signed by your parent and doctor, as well as the head injury and concussion form also need to be signed by your parent.
Both of these forms can be found on the Toby Johnson Middle School page under the Athletics tab. Turn-in days will be next week, Monday through Thursday, either at lunch or after school in the PE office.
If you don't turn in these forms you will not be able to attend practice, so be prepared and plan ahead. Practice will begin on Monday, March 28th, from 3 to 4:30 p.m.
Go to the track and field school loop page for more detail and information.
8th graders going on the Disneyland field trip, your quarter sheet is due today.
Turn it in at the student store.
Cooking Club Group A, don't forget your meeting today to decorate the cupcakes you made at your last meeting. Come directly after school so you can get started. You'll be finished by 4:30.
Now let's go to Kayla for what happened on this day in history.
This day in history.
First, on this day in 1959, the first Barbie doll goes on display at the American Toy Fair in New York City. The woman behind Barbie was Ruth Handler, who co-founded Mattel Incorporated with her husband in 1945. Barbie's appearance was modeled on a doll named Lily, based on a German comic strip character. The enormous consumer demand for the doll led Mattel to release a boyfriend for Barbie. Handler named him Ken after her son. Next, on this day in 1985, the first ever Adopt a Highway sign is built on Texas's Highway 69. The highway was adopted by Tyler Civitan Club, which committed to picking up trash along a designated 2-mile stretch of the road. Also, on this day in 1981, a nuclear accident at Japan Atomic Power Company plant in Suraga, Japan, exposes 59 workers to radiation. The officials in charge failed to timely inform the public and nearby residents, endangering them needlessly. Last, on this day in 1943, Bobby Fischer is born in Chicago, Illinois. Fischer went on to become the only American to ever win the chess world championship. That's it for me. I'm Kayla reporting for TJTV. Now back to you.
Thanks, Kayla.
Congratulations to the perfect attendance winner for this month of February 2016. The prize goes out to Nahilan.
Also, thank you to our generous prize sponsor, Free Great Clips Haircut, coupon for elementary, middle, and high school student winners.
How can you get perfect attendance? The easiest way is to be active, be ready, and be present. Now let's go to Armando for a story about the FBI against Apple.
The FBI is asking Apple to downgrade its security and create a backdoor for an iPhone involved in a criminal case. Now, Apple has many reasons why they shouldn't do this. The company has laid out a legal defense against this and has said the government is breaking the Fifth Amendment right to be free from arbitrary deprivation of its liberty by government. The U.S. Department of Justice has asked Apple to write a special code for the iPhone so they could bypass the phone's lockout function. Apple argues that by creating a backdoor, others besides the FBI would have access, such as criminals. The company also fears that the government would repeatedly force Apple to churn out code for other criminal investigations. Thank you to CNN for this information. That's it for me. I'm Armando reporting for TJTV. Now back to you.
Thanks, Armando.
That's it for today's show.
We hope you've enjoyed this episode of
First Things First on TJTV. I'm Emily Cho. Have a great day.
And I'm Tyler Dunning. You have advocacy today.